Hi, the internet. Welcome to the What Else Show. I'm your host, Robert. This is Bethany.
Hi, internet.
And today we've got a brand new What Else Show for you. Bethany, what else are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about the new movie Uncharted.
That's right. We're finally doing the Uncharted movie review starring Tom Holland, Mark Wahlberg, released by Sony Pictures, PlayStation Productions on
February 18th, 2022.
2022. So this is a little bit late. Bethany, what did you think of Uncharted?
Overall, I thought it was pretty meh.
I agree. It was also meh for me.
It's pretty meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go into some particulars of the movie. You want to start?
Sure. I'll start. I thought that Mark Wahlberg seemed very stiff in contrast with Tom Holland, who seemed very relaxed. It was very odd to see them on screen. I felt like they didn't have chemistry. The writing, the dialogue just didn't really hit for me. And poor character development. I just thought there was very poor character development.
Yeah, the whole movie to me seemed just a little bit off. One thing that stuck out to me is the soundtrack. I thought the soundtrack was noticeably bad. The other things that stick out, like the whole movie to me, I don't buy into it, any of it.
It doesn't feel authentic.
It does not feel authentic.
It felt like I was watching them like walk through a ride at Disneyland.
Right.
Or it's a video you would watch while you're waiting in line for a ride at Disneyland. Like the sets seemed very generic and like not just, it just wasn't immersive at all.
Right. I never felt in the movie. Yeah. And you're right about the theme park feel to it.
Yeah.
Because the action scenes seem like it's like a stunt show kind of action scenes. Like that kind of choreography to them.
Yeah.
And a lot of the special effects for they got a lot of keys and keyholes and stuff like that. Does look like it's straight out of the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland.
Yeah. Very unauthentic. Inauthentic. Whatever. This didn't feel authentic.
This movie feels like, and it is, this movie feels like what it is a movie based off a game that was inspired by Indiana Jones. That's what the movie feels like.
That is what it feels like.
Yeah, and you can feel it from head to toe of this movie. I don't have any attachment to the Uncharted movies.
Nope. Games.
I don't have any attachment to the Uncharted games or the movies. I think I've started all of them trying to get into them, and I've never gotten into them. You like them, though.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
No, I just don't have any attachment.
And I went into this movie really wanting to love it. Really wanting to okay, so just, make me like this movie, show me a really, get me really into it. And I couldn't really get into it. And it did really just feel like something was off, and it didn't feel very authentic. And the fight scenes, I would say 90% of the fight scenes just looked terrible.
Yeah.
Just looked like
it's
I'm talking about
quality.
The hand-to-hand fighting things where it's kicks are really slow and punches are really awkward and
everything's super choreographed.
It just wasn't, it didn't feel very organic and off the cuff kind of fighting. I was trying not to have too high expectations because I didn't think that I would like it. I really did not think I would like it because I was I don't think this is a thing that could be done. And I wish that I was wrong.
Yeah. Mark Wahlberg does not do a good job of acting in this movie.
No.
And
what was wrong with him?
Tom Holland is not believable playing an adult. Right?
Right.
He is an adult, but
he is
just
an
not
adult.
believable.
Yeah. And There's a couple points in the movie where they make fun of Tom's age or, how he looks or him like being much smaller than Mark Wahlberg. But like, I adore Mark Wahlberg and I love Tom Holland. So it's like, okay, I'm really going to, enjoy this movie. And God, I just didn't. The chemistry between, the other leads and Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland also.
Not great.
Not great. I mean,
Antonio Banderas makes an appearance, and it's just he feels like he's in a totally different movie.
Like, yeah.
He feels like he should be acting in the game. That's how he feels.
Like he would make a great Uncharted villain in the game.
Yeah. That's where that belongs.
And he's not a terrible actor either. It was like they had these actors who had the potential to be really good at this, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was bad directing or because maybe the writing was not good, and I don't know.
I have a question for you as an Uncharted fan.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I don't know anything. I know very little about them.
Okay.
Is Nathan Drake a bartender in the Uncharted games?
No, I don't think so.
He's not a flair bartender in the Uncharted games?
No.
That part stuck out to me as odd and like, oh man, I didn't know he was a bartender in the games. I thought he was just an adventurer. But he's
not.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Because
I don't know where they came from. Like, why?
Not to put spoilers out there, but in the movie, Tom Holland, Nathan Drake, is a bartender. Mm-hmm. And his bartending skills come in handy in a fight scene later on. And like, is that why they made him a bartender? So they could have this scene in the movie?
In the games, Nathan Drake does not fight like a bartender.
It's so weird. Like, I don't feel like anybody got shot in this movie.
Oh, yeah. Very few people actually got shot.
Yeah, it's very PG-13.
Yes.
Yeah. It's aggressively PG-13.
It's like in your face PG-13.
Yeah.
And there's like no blood.
No.
There's like
no blood.
No. So that really like took, Robert, maybe we were not the target audience for this movie.
I don't think anybody is.
I think maybe smaller, younger children.
It does play like a children's movie
young,
that they cuss in. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they do swear, but
no F-bombs. But
no.
Just a lot of light swearing.
Maybe it really plays young. It really does play young.
It does. If this was a Disney made-for-TV movie, this would be the best Disney made-for-TV movie. But this is supposed to be a blockbuster adventure movie.
Theatrical, yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything you liked about this movie?
I thought Tom Holland was adorable.
I thought there were a few good lines in between Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg. I feel like there was some good back and forth. It wasn't all awful. The really bad parts are where they're just lightning fast blurring through history lessons for the audience.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and this happened, and this is yeah.
Yeah.
That's the worst part of the dialogue. But there's some fun back and forth between them.
A little bit, yeah. But them setting up like the whole narrative of all the historical events behind, what they're trying to do it was bizarre. Like it would have been better if they had shown us, not told us.
It was mind-numbingly monotone and exposition.
Yeah. Yes. Good word.
Like,
yes.
we probably didn't even need to know it.
No, but like
they could have probably just said, "Hey, we want to go get this thing. It has something to do with history. Cool."
Instead of like this kind of long
that you don't download anyways because they breeze by it so fast.
They do, and it's not meaningful.
Right.
They don't make it meaningful at all. Like the historical aspects of it, they don't make it meaningful. You don't get a sense that it's that meaningful to either one of them. It's like, well, it's just meaningful because of narrative purposes.
We're supposed to be talking about the good things about this movie.
Oh, shoot. Yes. Okay.
I thought I don't know if it's a spoiler. I think they show it in the trailer. They lift that pirate ship up with a helicopter.
You like that?
I thought it looked pretty cool.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if any
See,
of the,
I thought it looked really stupid.
I don't know if any of the action that went along with it was any good. So let's go ahead and rate this movie.
I am going to give it a 1.
A 1. Wow. The
I feel
worst you can give.
feel really bad giving it a 1, but they could have done better. They wasted the potential. It's a 1. Would not recommend. That's my rating.
So you don't recommend this movie to anybody?
I can't.
Okay.
It's not good.
Okay.
It's not good.
I'm going to be a little bit more generous and give this movie a 2. And I recommend it for people who have 8-year-olds that like the Uncharted game. You know, bad parents. I recommend it for them. I recommend it for people who've never seen movies before. They'll probably get a kick out of it.
Right.
And that's about it. It's basically National Treasure light, and National Treasure is Indiana Jones light. So it's light. I don't know. 2. Jay, take us out.
Take us out, Robert.
Thanks for watching, Internet. You can follow the show on Twitter at What Else Show. We're also on Instagram at The What Else Show. Please like, subscribe, and share on YouTube. And if you have any comments about Uncharted the movie, Uncharted the game, 1 through 4, Uncharted maps, leave a comment. Bye, Internet.
Bye, Internet.